What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Yeah.
Epis-
32.
Yeah, episode
How
32.
about you?
My name
I
is.
forgot I was gonna.
Let's introduce ourselves first, okay? My name is 30. And you are
Here's
Bayani.
Bayani.
Yeah, whatever. I know.
Yes,
And,
that's me.
and yeah, what are we gonna talk about, Bayani?
Daghan kayo third. Like, I swear, like, I didn't know what we can talk about. Kay, we have so many topics right now lined up. Kay, ni premiere ang Obi-Wan, and then Star Wars Celebration was last weekend. So daghan kay mga drops on the Star Wars, which I'm pretty sure both of us are kind of like tired.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm mixed on reactions when they announced that Mandalorian season 4 is gonna come out. It's been greenlit though, and I'm like, oh, where's this going now? Is Grogu gonna get like a 20-year age gap here with old Mandalorian now? But lang.
Yeah, well, I guess they made it a good point na di makita niyang naong all the time, so they don't have to keep like aging Pedro Pascal whenever like mag-ano sila. Like he only needs to show up for like one episode a season. So
Yeah, it's so
Gotta-
easy. How is it so
Yeah.
easy for Dinjarin?
I think they really built it around that concept na how can we shoot something na ang principal actor and then like but he never shows up, like ano siya ba kanang practical kayo ang story element niya, so I have to give them that na you never see his face. They were able to shoot sa pandemic because all the characters were wearing masks,
Yeah,
so
and
like
even if in a voice acting scale, you could like tell Pedro Pascal to work at home and then record stuff, diba?
exactly, yeah, so like from that point more like you gotta kudos sa ilang pagka-practical, like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Halo is also doing that by like kanang, but then again they removed Master Chief's face, so like and I remember reading something about kanang the series shows Master Chief like losing his virginity to someone, so
yeah. It was
I'm
going though. The Twitter was all raving about it, and ang Halo nga subreddit kay it achieved something that they can never achieve daw, to get laid. They're so mad at it.
like how is this supposed to represent me
Yeah.
if the character in it gets laid?
Libog silang tanan. That's not possible.
It's just that Megamind meme na no bitches.
Kabaw ba ka ng Megamind nga no bitches nga meme? Kaya it's just like a 0.5 seconds lang siya nga part sa
Yeah.
movie. Like it was at the
Yeah.
point nga nitanaw siya sa peephole sa door, and then
Yeah.
like I'm really amazed nga how people can actually like weaponize this like 0.5 seconds lang for memes.
Yeah, grabe bitaw. Like I had no idea. Like where I love that. I love Megamind ba? Ako na balik-balik ko when it came out, and then
Yeah.
like where is this scene from? I don't remember him like saying like I can get na minuang ang caption, but like I don't remember this like face na fish eyes siya, and then like
Yeah.
well that's where it's from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides Star Wars and all that, naara sa tay kanang Better Call Saul. So
Oh yeah.
Kino.
Yeah, and
And
Kino.
speaking of cinema, naara sa ang Top Gun Maverick, which has been making the critical rounds for the past few weeks.
Yeah,
Wala siya ni
it never
wala siya
flew.
gawa sa imong
Yeah,
timeline.
it didn't fly on my radar, if you know what I mean.
Because I guess you're not in the danger zone.
No, I'm not really a huge fan of like military movies or any, kanang mga Valkyrie, Fury, stuff like that. Not my thing. It's
Yeah.
usually my dad's. That's his thing. Like, I'm just in the sidelines lang by watching. Okay, that's how it happened. Like they went to Omaha Beach in Civic Private Ryan. That's it.
Mhm.
But
Marakog si I'm like Josh Brolin sa katong iyang gitrain si Timothy Chalamet sa marag I see you found the mood. Like na lang ko like when I catch myself like looking at military stuff.
Okay.
Like the closest I get to it is Star Wars lang jud. And then like morag because it's like fantasy military, and then like na morag cool stuff, but since everyone was raving about Top Gun and I found myself stuck in a mall kind of pag a weekend na nothing to do, I was like, hey, Top Gun is a tanaw-taan ni be. And Yeah, like ano eh, um the amazing part of it is that a lot of it is shot practically. So like they had to train all of the actors how to like withstand like mga gravity inside jets, and then
Oh.
like yeah, and they were all taught how to direct and record themselves like in a cockpit. So ang buhato nila is like the director would give them instructions and then they would fuck off and fly around for pila ka minutes, and then when they'd land the like i-review na nila ang footage.
Wow.
So
Mahala na, no? Like, it's expensive.
yeah, and like I think that's part of the some people are saying na Top Gun was able to pull off what Tenet wanted to do when it came out. Na it brought back cinema, quote unquote.
Uh-huh.
But,
I mean, in Tenet, they destroyed the plane.
in Top Gun, they are the plane.
Mhm.
Like, yeah. But, maka ko like, amazing ra gihapon si Tom Cruise. Like, he's kind of a miracle of a human being. Like, murag specimen jud siya na he's like pushing 60 and he's still fucking running around and he looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
You
that's why
know-
he's still like,
You know, it's
What?
Scientology magic. That's how it works, man.
it's that kanang The Master shit from, it's kanang, kisa direct anang The Master, Paul Thomas Anderson, but siguro na.
I don't know.
Like someone is just asking him a bunch of like more random questions, and then like basta kanang see Tom Cruise was able to like produce the movie himself, and then the big hook lagi is that a lot of it is shot practically, so like it looks pretty cool, and like when they're flying around exposition rasad ni Maverick ang kanang murag, do you know what's gonna happen when you're like flying over 8,000 feet and then like you come crashing down? That's like your lungs will be crushed, and then they're trying to portray that kind of physical stress on the body of the actors like when you watch it.
Oh, why
So-
did it? My question is, why did it deserve a sequel, man? Like, what made the first movie successful to warrant this sequel?
The thing about the first movie, like, I know that it's a military action thingy, but some have also, like, see, Quentin Tarantino, like, kind of read it the way everyone is agreeing that it's kind of a gay movie na, like, it's kind of a gay awakening for a lot of people because of, like, a volleyball scene, and then how all the pilots are, like, touching each other and they're all shirtless, and,
Okay.
like the last line is very suggestive na kanang ingnan si Tom Cruise ni Val Kilmer. You can be my wingman anytime. And then it's like both of them like that are having that moment. And
Okay.
like and there's a moment there where Val Kilmer like bites his teeth at like Tom Cruise like murag like that. Can you hear my teeth like click na na ana siya? And I was
Okay.
like, wow, that's super gay.
So,
but-
so what are they trying to do in this sequel? Like, what's the point?
They are trying to elevate cinema. Like that's what I can say. Like besides the military worship, which I think kadang si Tom Cruise is also kind of a sucker for that, like because Tom Cruise is also like a licensed pilot though. So I think he has a hard on for this military shit Risad. So they brought back the culture of the fighter jets. So kadang fighter jet culture, like I think that was a thing during like wartime, because there's an entire thing where like they give each other call signs, and then there's like mga different instructions. So you watch it and it's kind of like you feel like you want to be part of this marag kanang elite na fighter pilots.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically like like a recruitment film with
Kinda,
extra
yeah.
steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. But I have to tell you, like, I didn't think I haven't seen the original Top Gun. I just know all the memes around it, and nalingaw ako sa pagtanaw. Like, it's kind of a plain movie. The funny thing is, it's kind of if Star Wars was just about the Death Star run, and everything before the Death Star run is just everyone training how to do it, the Death Star run. Okay. The mission is you have to fly through a trench, and then you have to like shoot a thing that's like 2 meters wide, maybe something a very impossible target, and then and then you fly out of there. And then I was like, that's Star Wars. This is Star Wars. And like the entire time we were just watching it, like I was kind of hoping na I hope ingani ang katong Rogue Squadron ni Patty Jenkins na ingani ka intense ang like ang pilot camaraderie. Like that's kind of what I want to see out of Rogue Squadron now. But when it came to Top Gun, it's like ma-amaze lang ka sa kanang the technology that comes out of the jets and like it unique ang visuals niya, like you like watching all of it and knowing na practical siya is like mas makablow sa imong mind.
It's still in its theatrical run, diba? And I don't think it's here in Cebu, or I'm not sure. Oh, kita sa Ayala nga kuan. I think they're still showing Doctor Strange. And what's
I think though.
what's the
What?
big movie? What's another big movie that came out recently?
What did I watch?
I don't know.
I remember I saw some. Yeah, I saw Doctor Strange, and I guess I saw Everything Everywhere like
Really?
on my computer. Yeah, no, Everything Everywhere. I just saw it online.
Oh.
And
No, I
then,
mean sa
like,
cinemas
the
karon
next-
ba?
Yeah, Top Gun. It's Top Gun Maverick. That's
Okay,
it.
okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I think it's because the people with the hard on for this movie is like mga ano lang, like people who grew up in the 80s, so they're like more whoa Top Gun and
Yeah,
people our
my
age are
dad.
just like,
yeah,
what?
probably my dad is
Yeah.
gonna enjoy that one.
yeah, take your dad like murag since the volleyball scene is so like infamous from like the first movie, like remember Modern Family when like there's like a joke na si Claire caught Mitchell watching the Top Gun volleyball scene. Like they tried to top that in this movie where everyone is like shirtless. Grabe ka rip ang mga tao ba like kanang si like the asshole character who's like the mean one to Miles Teller who's the new lead, and like even si Miles Teller's body looks super
Oh,
ripped in
ripped na
this
siya.
one.
Like he's not the goofy nerd from YA na.
Like I don't know, I think Miles Teller has always been like a broody young guy since Whiplash.
Oh yeah.
Salaan-
Whiplash like shaped his career, no?
Yeah, and like ever since then he's been just like I don't know, dili na siya goofy, wacky, like uglier Aaron Taylor Johnson. Like he's like more serious na ang iyang mga roles like ever since then. And you can say na serious siya sa kanang Top Gun.
Okay, also speaking of Tom Cruise, there's another Mission Impossible movie coming, and I'm like, whoa. I thought they're over with that, and then funny thing pa jud kay it's part 1. They're releasing it in 2 parts. What's
it's the
up?
final 2
Yeah.
movies na.
What's up with like mga big budget franchises karon like splitting them into 2 parts, no? Like I get it with Lord of the Harry Potter tingali. They know how to milk stuff, kid.
I don't know. Like murag besides Mission Impossible, what else is getting a 2-parter?
Stranger Things. Diba?
Oh yeah, Stranger Things.
It's being split
I
into
guess
2 parts.
Oh, I guess because Netflix wants to like na-realize sa Netflix na the hype for their material kind of only lasts for a weekend, and then like kanang as compared to like Amazon, which they release mga 2 episodes to premiere, and so at least you get a little bingey, and then like and then weekly na ng episodes following that.
Yeah.
With Netflix, they kind of own the whole season drops on the first day, so I think they're really just owning that na lang. So instead what they did was we'll drop the whole season but it's part 1, and like that's kind of what Better Call Saul did. Like it's split into 2 seasons. It'd be on Better Call Saul.
I mean, they did it gihapon with Breaking Bad man last on its final season. Like they're splitting it after I don't know what episode was that. After Felina man tingay ito or after
I think the one
Ozymandias.
where the
Yeah.
one where Hank dies.
Yeah.
And I think that's the finale. And then like people waited for pila ka months, and then that's where we follow Walter na kanang nag-hide out na siya sa kanang
It would make
So-
sense as for a time skip nga for a sequence like we know time has passed because we're waiting for this, and then in the TV world with Breaking Bad like it happened. But do you think it's gonna happen the same with Better Call Saul with the way it's ending with its mid-season finale?
Okay, so we're done with Top Gun, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to talk about Top Gun anymore.
We've gone past that.
You've successfully reverted from the danger zone.
Wait, did I
Like,
dig ka na? Danger zone.
yeah, that's where
Really?
it's from. And then the song comes back. I was like, more like, yeah, danger zone
Whoa.
nagahapon.
They
It's just
really
like, yeah, it's just
nostalgia.
people like in jets, like signaling each other, and the guys with the lights just like ana-ana, and like tukarda ng highway to the danger zone.
Yeah, yes, moving on from Top Gun Maverick.
Okay.
So
Okay,
with Better Call
so
Saul, diba?
Better Call Saul.
Yeah,
Okay, so it ended katong last week
with an
by,
unfortunate
was
death.
it? Yeah.
By,
Ningawas ang ano eh.
Unsa man?
Ningawas mga Howard Simps. Like,
I mean, we've always been a simp
Like-
ni Howard man, diba?
di man, he's kind of like, ano man siya, he's kind of the pussy character for the whole show.
He's
kaya
not a
na-
pussy character. I don't.
No, like,
Listen, I don't want to think ngayon, anak siya. That's his legacy na matay na siya, and then all we could think about is just this guy. Right? He's pretty. I feel like siya ganang pinakatarong nga character sa Breaking Bad nga universe. Like he's the moral compass still in Jimmy and Kim, and then after that, I don't know.
no, like, if you watch it, because nag-recent, like, clip looking ko sa kanang mga Howard Hamlin, like, the show starts kind of like that Howard is kind of the misjudged asshole na si Chuck is the real asshole, diba? But he's an asshole through Howard because Howard is the one that he puts in front of Jimmy. Na murag, Howard don't hire Jimmy, and then it's like really Chuck who's doing it. And then like after Chuck dies, si Howard is kind of put on the wayside na lang because like, diba, like mag-showdown sila ni Kim because Howard is feeling guilty that maybe he killed Chuck, diba? And like, and then there are moments in the show where like Howard shows up and then he's having a breakdown in the bathroom because he nag-fail na ang iyang law firm ever since namatay si Chuck. And like, that's I think where he comes to offer Jimmy like a job ingana because you know Jimmy are actually pretty good, and karon na ning gawas na Howard is actually doing pretty fine na
Yeah.
na siyang mas noble na character.
I like senseless jigayan death. Like it. There's so many like factors now after this one with like the mid-season finale. Like what's gonna happen after his demise? Like, are we gonna get a time skip? Or are we gonna get to a point nga nag-establish na sila law firm with Kim, and then remember the cold
Ano siya
open
ba?
on that first episode pa lang? That was really gonna ominous to siya nga part. Nga, what's going on here? Why are we seeing the things nga appear in the future episodes? So it might lead to that one, or
What
maybe
cold open?
the one where ransack ang balay ni ang mansion nilang Saul, and gipangtangtang ang mga necessary nga mga opulent kayo nga mga statues, the golden toilet, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that was more of just like to show just how far Saul Goodman is from like the Jimmy we have in the show. So like murag unsa ka ridiculous ang balay ni Saul. Like part of it was just kind of like making me laugh kay. So you forget because of Better Call Saul, you forget how much of a cartoon he is in Breaking Bad. Ang character ni Saul Goodman kay murag he's very like purely comic relief ra siya sa Breaking Bad, which is like why he's such a great character. And like going back to Howard Hamlin, like murag, his character so far has been like his death felt to me like a kakita na ka The Departed.
No, I think I've seen that one pero nakalimot na ko.
Yeah, basta kanang it feels like that kind of death na kanang murag sudden kayo. It's very Scorsese-esque.
Okay.
Na like suddenly mamatay ang character like more like out of nowhere, and it was like, oh no, like but it wasn't kind of like out of nowhere, Rasad. Like you
Like,
didn't
there were-
think it
like,
would
there were
like
breadcrumbs.
mo converge ang
Yeah,
mga
yeah,
paths
yeah.
nila. Grabe kay ka Loe si Howard, especially how like he's able to do like a very kanang saktong character dissection ni Jimmy and ni Kim. Like
that's
he's
gonna
like saying
hurt good.
yeah, like you're getting off on this. Something's missing in you. And it was like murag, whoa, he's totally getting it. And then ning abot si Lalo kalit, and it was like,
Yeah, that
oh shit, like
Pure horror man to daw. Like when I was watching
Oh,
it
boy.
on like dako kay nga sa amin sa akong screen, and then nakadlook jud ko like the when the candle flickered, I know what's gonna happen yun. Mga to nga on wala na ni.
Yeah. And it was just like Morag si Lalo doesn't care. Like Morag, who's that guy? like it's
Yeah.
totally just normal for him. Morag, no one has to know, so like I had to get rid of him. And then it's just like, especially since like there's so much kind build up from like everyone knows that Howard is
Yeah.
like in on Jimmy, like he knows that he's crazy, so like what's gonna happen? Are they gonna come up with some kind of story about him? Like Murag, oh, like he was on drugs and he got killed in a cartel deal na lang siguro, something like that.
Like
What?
the converging point ba kay it honestly makes sense man, 'di ba? Like you said it before nga, you know it came out of nowhere gamay, but you could tell nga it's leading up to there nga Lalo's always gonna come back to Jimmy. Kay there's gonna be like he's the inside man sa cartel nga stuff, and with it just happened. Howard was just at the wrong place at the wrong time lang jud. And then Mauto, it kind of pushed them. I don't know what's gonna happen to psyche nilang Kim and Jimmy and after this one. I really hope nga this is gonna be the brunt of like the final half na jud nga they're coming to terms ba, and then it might lead to the separation between them, or I don't know.
Yeah,
We still have one
that's
big question with Kim's fate.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, like uh, I think it's the obvious answer that Kim will die, but like I'm fine as long as kanang we get to that point realistically. Like I'm not good because all the writing is towards her dying.
Yeah, yeah, pero it's pretty predictable nga death ra gyud ang maka-stop ni Kim. And if we look at Saul's Breaking Bad nga mga episodes, he doesn't feel like he's showing any grief or anything from Kim.
Exactly.
Like there's nothing
Yeah.
involving any grief ato, and who knows, maybe ang lingering theory sa subreddit daw kay Kim's behind the operation the whole time. Or ang kuan na ni like the most simplistic lang theory nga it might really happen kay kuan na gid sila gid. They went their separate ways and nothing.
Yeah.
That's it. Like bitter gid ilang
Yeah.
ending gid.
Yeah, some people think that Kim will be like the person to go to the disappearer, like katong the vacuum shop guy.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
okay, that's probably Kim's fate. Like, mona mahitabo niya. But, I really want something that dili na to ma-predict. Because I was like, I wasn't expecting na mamatay si Howard. Like, I was expecting his
yeah.
life to be ruined.
Yeah.
Which was like the entire plan nila Jimmy and ni Kim. And I was just thinking na, okay, maybe Howard will like, might kill himself, but na ano ko, like it came out of nowhere that Howard is like the noble one that came out na Murag. He came there and then he's like Murag, I'm
He's-
gonna be fine. Okay.
Yeah.
It's you two that need help. Like, and then he gets killed. And I was like,
Lagi.
oh no. What?
And
Did you see the ano ba? The
What?
foreshadowing? Like katong when Howard is like when Howard, diba, the
Yeah,
intern drops like
the
the soda,
twisting, yeah.
and then he twists it slowly to silence the to
the
like
explosion.
so dili mo explode ang can, and then Lalo does the same thing when he's twisting the
Yeah.
silencer. I'm like,
Uh,
ooh, so
bravo,
good.
bravo, Vince. Whoa, good writers, no? And ang
What
blood
a
spatter ni
pile of bullets.
and Howard's blood spatter was on katong ilang painting that they've been spending months.
Yeah.
That's gonna leave a mark, like literally. And then,
The painting is in the Saul's mansion.
oh really?
Like yeah, people have been pointing out all the things in Saul's mansion, like katong the notebook of the
Oh yeah, the
katong
vet.
veterinarian
Yeah.
guy. It was there, and the painting that one of them takes down is it's Kim's painting from the one where they had
Ooh.
the Howard's plan on
Like
it.
it has to lead. It has to lead there, no? After this mid-season finale, kay we might be seeing them like building their empire na with a time skip, but
Yeah.
maybe they're indifferent to each other na, although they're like building this like massive criminal empire. Pero sila I don't know, who knows? Like
Yeah, like we know na we know that Jesse and Walt are gonna make a comeback in like Better Call Saul. So I would really like to see kanang, even if it's just one episode, to see how Saul operates outside of Jesse and Walt's kanang radar. Like we never saw his mansion, but we know that he's a very kooky character. So it would be really cool to see what happens to Kim. Like it would be great. Like I would be happy to see if Kim and Jimmy just make it like they're still together during Breaking Bad.
I don't wanna.
But-
But optimistic ka kayo siya, no? In a show about Breaking Bad.
Yeah, but it's like it's also kind of predictable well, they're gonna break up and then like someone's gonna die, which I think namorag, like I think the show is all about keeping you on your toes. Well, but we'll have to wait and see.
The most like plausible theory daw kay Yule is gonna eat Kim. Mona, like I've been
Kim is actually Bill Burr.
Bito, like we need to get Bill Burr back, dude. Like when is he coming back? Like
He was supposed to come back. Remember katong the guy from GTA?
yeah,
Like
si Trevor.
Yeah. Remember he comes back like when they were trying to get dirt on the Mesa Verde guy, and then like they hired a private investigator to check it out, and kanang reveal sa ni katong Trevor na, oh yeah, I disguised myself and I walked into the house and then I was like taking pictures everywhere. That was supposed to be Bill Burr's character.
Oh. Is he too
But
busy with The Mandalorian?
It was because of scheduling. Delayed lagi siya naka-go. Like, I think someone died and then Bill Burr couldn't go. But I hope na they find a unique way to bring him back because he's kind of one of the funner like henchmen ni Saul. Like sila ba ato ni Huel ang katong marag na GIF na naghigda sila sa money. It's like
that's the money
I gotta
shot.
do it,
kid.
man.
Yeah. Grabbing meme, like it never stops. Like Yule's head is also very kanang comical sa kayo, no? It's like a pinhead. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a pinhead.
I really like the show because it manages to use like more comedic actors to very great dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, see, the actor ni Chuck is a comedy actor, bea. And then like, grabe ka dramatic ang yung role, ato. Like,
This
grabe
chicanery.
kayo siya yeah, like villain kayo siya, Slippin' Jimmy is like a chimp with a machine gun. And,
Yeah, there's so many things
But-
left, pa no? Like with where's it going now? So I don't know. Better Call Saul. I hope nga this leaves a happy ending, maybe. Pero there's a comment daw. Remember what Saul said when the wicked flee, where no man pursueth, though. Maybe that's his like that's like his paranoia all around. Kanya mga sinabon nga scenes nga nobody's
No.
actually chasing him. Like it's
Actually.
just like he's come to the point nga gikaon na siya sa iyang like paranoia, and then it's never gonna be the same for him ever again after his Breaking Bad nga charade. So wala.
yeah.
That might end in a sour
my
note,
God.
probably.
Sadly, like it's because you want to root for Jimmy because like he's not like Walt who like goes through the show getting more and more selfish. Like you watch Jimmy and Jimmy is kind of like he moves from being a despicable character na
He
it's
is
implied in the
still.
past, and he's trying to redeem himself.
I don't.
Like mona ang iyang gibuhat.
Do you think there's a redemption arc here with Jimmy? I don't think so. Like he's getting
The
more and. Okay, what do you think?
It's because the story of Saul Mangud is kind of a. I know it's still a degradation story about how he becomes Saul Goodman, but because of the mga flash forward scenes where he's in the Cinnabon, it's kind of this is where the redemption arc comes in
okay.
because he's already serving his like penance na, and then redemption comes or like he's taking back his life na, because he's been living in fear, and then the last thing we see of him is the I'll handle it myself, diba? Like that's what I remember.
Yeah, but given the circumstances, how dark this thing is, no, I don't think it's gonna. There's gonna be a redemption arc for Jimmy here. I think
Yeah,
ang deserving rin. Sakto
I'm just
rin bitaw
gonna-
to. Oh, what can you say?
Kinsa. Deserving ng what?
I mean, see, Jesse, like, he's the one that actually deserves a redemption arc. Eh? He's just, na pull over, na sucker siya sa black hole, this rabbit hole of, like, cartels and shit. So,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
for him.
Yeah, he was just an innocent Captain Cook. Like, like,
Yeah.
yo, man, you gotta add the chili pea. That's my signature.
And also, there's also another question there with Lalo's fate. Like, what's gonna happen to him? Like, why is he not in Breaking Bad? There are a lot
He's
of
they're definitely gonna kill him.
I-
I'm like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be some kind of fantastic death.
There's
But,
there's
like,
a major, like, super major theory going on sa Reddit daw nga. Lalo's gonna be buried sa super lab.
no?
Yeah, and then they're gonna trigger a
Oh.
controlled explosion and then matabunan siya. There's gonna be an encounter tingali, like Gus is gonna do a fucking monologue. And and then mo to siya. That's why walay trace with him everywhere. And there's another theory daw nga reach na kayo, like it's getting super reach did you ba nga. That's the reason na i-fly daw sa super lab.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that makes total sense.
Like-
if Nacho can turn into a flower, like
Oh
or
yeah,
a-
Lalo can turn into a fly. Yeah.
sa mukha.
Ridiculous na kaya
Oh,
mga
man.
theories dito.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be July pa, so we have a bunch of other shows to keep us satiated until then. But then again, they're not Better Call Saul. They're not Kino.
Yeah.
You
the
got
Kino of the Kinos. We still haven't
Yeah,
seen
you
Barry
got-
yet.
Oh my god, I have not like ever since Silicon Valley, I was kind of like na-nervous na ko aning Alec Berg na murag. What are you gonna
Whoa.
do to me? Na nalingaw ba ako yung
Did-
I
Did
get-
we disagree on Silicon Valley? You don't like it?
No, like sad ang ending niya for me,
Ah,
and
okay.
like, the thing with Silicon Valley is like, Barry came out, and I never thought it was as good as Silicon Valley, so I was like, I'm not as excited for it. It's kind of like like I already forgot what happened in the first season. I just remember there's a moment there where Barry is like, ningawas ang iyang acting skills when he seriously says like, the king is dead. And then, like, ang katong stupid girlfriend niya who was just like, wow, you were just really acting. And then, like, I was bouncing off your energy. And I'm like,
Oh my god,
I think the
nakalimot na
show-
jud ko sa nahitabo bitaw.
yeah. And that's why I was like, I'm not too eager to jump in on Barry, like, again. Like, even, I had the second season ready. Like, I was gonna watch it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as Silicon Valley. So, like, back burner, pero may ang Barry sa akong head. But, I'll come back to it
Yeah,
someday, I guess.
Maybe sad kay we've seen so many tropes nga assassin turns like heart of gold ina nga style tingali.
Yeah,
No?
actually.
It's like
There's a
Drive.
lot of these. Yeah.
But funny.
Goofy assassin story.
Yeah.
Like, inga na.
See, no Hankram gid ang highlight dito and then yeah, it's just
He was in Better Call Saul.
that's
I
not
saw
him.
it.
That's not him.
He's NoHo Hank.
Let's move on from Barry and what else is on our agenda for
So
this episode?
I know that June like is gonna be Miss Marvel is gonna take that over si Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
But like we're going to have I think 6 or more maybe episodes of Obi-Wan.
Mhm. Yeah,
How
is
was
this
it?
gonna be wait. Is this gonna be a miniseries, Obi-Wan? Or are we expecting another
Yeah.
season?
It's a mini series expected na 6 episodes siya.
Okay,
But-
that's good.
Some people hint that there could be more.
No, let's stop
Maybe.
it. I don't. Did you go ganahan like when they drag this for too long? Like, give it.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
yeah, but nasayangan jud ko that this isn't a movie by like it's like ever since like I've been revisiting Solo and then I'm comparing it to like watching Mandalorian and like ano
The Book of
and
Boba Fett.
like the Book of Boba Fett, yeah. And like the movies are still larger in scale, Judd. Like even the small movies like Rogue One, like there are sets and then like there's no fat in the story. Like imagine if this was like like katong Obi-Wan, they have to spend their time in that city, so of course Leia has to run away. And then you have to like have an entire sequence where Obi-Wan is chasing Leia, and then like murag, if this was a movie, I feel like they would have cut that part and it would be like shorter, and then like, and it would still be the same, nothing would change. Like kanang Leia doesn't trust Obi-Wan, then runs away from him, and then like trusts Obi-Wan again, and then they still get into some kind of fight. Like, there's a way to compress that if this was like a movie.
It's
But
yeah, I get your point, but there's also an advantage with series, man. Good, okay, you actually get to have the time to internalize with the characters, like you know, like what's going on in his mind about with like Obi-Wan's trauma. This couldn't. I don't think this is gonna get like this is gonna get brushed sa movie tingali with with like Skywalker, Rise of Skywalker.
yeah, because my thing, Manzadbay, is like this is Star Wars. Like, it's not gonna have that kind of character dissection that Westworld has. Like Morag, it's not gonna have that kind of level of Morag symbolism.
Yeah, but
Star Wars.
But Star
So
Wars
if you-
has no. I'm mad. I'm mad. Okay, Star Wars, my good, is it's been going on for pila na ka years, and then it's still stuck with the same like black and white nilang concepts. They could elevate it more. They could evolve silang narrative to like put this like character dissections ko story, which is
Boy, sala na sa fan base boy, kay the fan base is not good with not black and white. Kay ano ba like the moment that a lot of people hate Luke because in Last Jedi, because like the movie like honestly humanized Luke, and then like they gave Luke like his own arc na murag he doubts himself, and then he decides to embrace like being the legend again. But people hated it. They were like, this is ruined. So like, if you give that kind of character, I know with Obi-Wan, like, if you try to go that kind of direction, I'm pretty sure they're gonna piss a lot of like people off. So like, it's gonna be a very safe na, like people will know that Obi-Wan by the end will reclaim his Jedi history, and then he'll be a badass again. But like for now, he's just like a quiet, broken man. It's like this is just Joker / Logan as per director Deborah Chow.
Deborah Chow
this is a
supremacy.
character study.
Yeah, I believe in Deborah Chow supremacy. Speaking of Deborah Chow, the reason why I know her, she directed one of the best episodes, Mr. Robot, and
oh wait,
yeah.
like na sa Mr. Robot.
yeah, and she that was a very good episode. You highlight kayo, everything's like happening all at once, and then the stories converge. Just good writing at put, but I don't want to talk about it later lang. But
Okay.
back to Obi-Wan.
Okay, back to Obi-Wan.
yeah.
Like,
wait.
okay, I was so quick to shit on it, like murag kanang. I always write it in my articles. I really wish that this was a movie. This could have done way much better as a movie. Like, if they just marketed it properly, just like with Solo, like, this could have. I was like, just imagine the hype with Doctor Strange, but it would be Obi-Wan. Like, like the theater would be fucking buzzing but like
I
now I
noticed
have to
with
just wait for like
Yeah, you've
What?
been tweeting
What did you
about this
notice?
one day with like how Obi-Wan isn't marketed enough. I get your
Yeah.
frustration. Sige. And then
I'm like, this could have been a major event movie with a big character. Like, it could have been a return to Star Wars, but oh no, it's like the entire thing is just gonna be serious again. So we're just gonna get like kanang mga the digital screen that's like characters not really interacting with an environment, but just standing against like a thingy that looks impressive. Like that's kind of what Mandalorian is. Like, there isn't that much interaction with the environment for real. Like, there's nothing too exciting happening with it. Like, it's always just this is the big screen, and then there are some elements that the actors can interact with, but usually they're just standing in like a space and like.
like you are
Like,
really frustrated with this, no?
Okay, I'm shitting on it, but
Yeah.
I think okay. See, Ewan McGregor does really good like when he's playing Obi-Wan again, and like I
Yeah.
think a lot of people will love kanang his dad energy. like like remember he's just like trying to get toys for Luke, and then
Yeah.
like
Siya
maghatag
the
siya.
reason maghatag og
And
toys.
katong when he's just chasing Leia around and he's like Morag, you don't need those gloves, and then Leia puts them on, and then he's like, fine, I'll buy the gloves too.
Yeah. Leia is a surprisingly like funny character, you know? Like not iyang pagka-characterize as a kid. And also with I mean, oh yeah, and mo to yung bata nga version, I actually enjoyed her presence in the movie. She's smart. Like Obi-Wan said nga he reminds him of Goendo, Padme Amidala.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna like at first when he says that, no, you remind me of someone very stubborn, and then I was like, oh, she reminds him of Anakin. And then I was like, oh no, it's Padme.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna. Pero the Anakin arc is gonna go ano, like this is the hype. This is the build up for Obi-Wan. Like it's leading up to
Boy,
a point.
don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, but
Why?
don't edge yourself.
Why?
Like, there might not be anything like just there's no multiverse of madness. Just like temper expectations.
No,
lang,
no,
like,
no.
more,
It's gonna lead to a point nga mag-away sila ni Anakin with Darth Vader na and Obi-Wan, and Duel of the Fates is gonna play. Ha ha. Remember this
No,
one? Record like
that's a Darth Maul music.
like record this like moment na karon nga. That's gonna happen, and then everyone's gonna shit their pants, and Obi-Wan is the best Star Wars nga TV show ever.
It's gonna para na ako, it's like I don't know, maybe it's more about myself na unsa na, I might not be satisfied completely, but because ang ako bitaw, like I told Tiny Bea is like ang akong kahasol is that I really wish that I'd be those people that get baited by nostalgia na, like murag like, whoa, the Millennium Falcon, whoa, I'm excited, like, whoa, Darth Vader, whoa, like I want to feel that way again. But now that I know it's kind of a tactic to just please people, like
yeah.
murag, and then it's kind of like it's also the thing that the TLJ haters kind of thrive on. Like, I'm like, oh no, I know what they're doing. Like, you're not gonna get me anymore. Like, so when you see like Luke's toy ship that Obi-Wan comes up with, a lot of people are crying their eyes out online. They're like, oh my god, the toy actually comes
Aw.
from Obi-Wan,
Eh,
and I'm
that-
just like, Morag, I don't care. Like
Aw.
Morag, that's just another like cheap thing that makes me want to go like, oh, you want me to feel something? Really? Like,
Let's
it
face it.
creative enough?
Let's face it, Bayani. Star Wars has gotten to a point nga. Wala, you're not gonna like it anymore. Just keep on going lang. Let's enjoy the lightsabers.
hope by-
Okay.
I have like the last Star Wars that I really loved was Star Wars Visions because it was exactly like
It's not
kanang-
even a Star.
it-
Yeah, it's not canon man gihapon.
it's not canon, but it's like it captures the spirit, Jude, of like what I think is great about Star Wars. Na you get your visuals, you get your simple story, and then like more, it's good fun. Like ingana.
It's getting a
But,
season 2.
like-
So
Yeah, it is. Oh, so great.
Yep.
It's like this is my love, death, in Star Wars. Like more, I love it. Give me more of this. Like Alison Brie, Alison Brie
as a furry.
Sith Lord. Oh my god, no, she wasn't.
Oh,
a
she's not the furry,
but
yeah.
That furry one, I love her too. She's like, oh, she's also cute.
That's a rabbit hole, Bayani. You can't get into.
A rabbit hole that I
Yeah.
can't get into.
Yeah, the furry shit. So
Sadly.
the first 2 episodes were really solid, pero I didn't like the kidnapping part. That's pretty. Like, they just want to flex on their cyberpunk city. That's basically it.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I was like, kano sa mga magawa si Johnny Silverhand? Hey, Jedi.
Jedi.
We got a city to burn.
Yeah.
The-
There's a lot of new characters, but diba here with the third sister, and we talked about this diba nga you don't like.
Oh, are we talking about Reva?
Yes, you Reva. Like,
Oh, man.
what's her
Like-
motivation?
Kahasol was like, I don't like the character, but not for the reasons that a lot of people hate her. Like,
Wait,
Murag,
wait. There's
because
more.
they're
What?
very racist.
Ah.
They're
Okay.
because she's black and she's a woman. Immediately, like Murag, there's gonna be a lot of hate from the fan base. Like Murag, oh, why aren't they focusing on the Inquisitor? We have to focus on this new character. Like Murag, of course. Like,
Wait,
but honestly, the reason I don't like her is kind of like some of the acting is off. Like, remember when the ship is flying away and she's angrily screaming at the ship?
Yeah.
It's like, Murag, I'm gonna get you for this,
Yeah,
Obi-Wan!
you
Like,
could have
Murag-
like force, gamitin mo yung force and then pull that ship over. It's pretty simple. Pero
I mean, besides the Force thing, like, it's the line delivery that was kind of off, and she's kind of like, ang kasamok is, I characterized her as some kind of like trigger happy cop na Murag. It's like, isn't it kind of weird that she's kind of the cop in this story, and then she's a black lady?
Whoa,
na,
whoa, whoa,
ano,
whoa. Politics.
Murag, whoa, 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 whoa. Politics in my Star Wars?
But there's a lot of questions, Bud, no? Is it hinted or is that implied nga siya to ang survivor sa Order 66 during that
Yeah.
opening scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like so many hints already dropped that like the Inquisitors are former Jedi. Na
Oh yeah, that's what happened with Fallen Order.
yeah, yeah, diba? So we get an introduction scene. There's a young black girl in the scene, which is like more which could imply that this is Reva's origin story, and then like there has to be a reason why haters like why init kaya yung like dugo para ni Obi-Wan. So there has to be an implied history. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think the series is gonna end with Reva actually just being a good guy again and maybe dying.
Oh, I mean, kaluoy sa fate sa mga sisters, no? Like these like MK Ultra people, ba no? Like at the end of the day, they're always gonna turn good. It's like with Trilla, diba?
Yeah.
With Fallen Order, like she has shown regret, ba yeah, with everything she's done, and then gi vibe check ka siya ni Darth Vader, and
Give vibe check.
and then after that,
Okay.
you kind of feel sad for these like mga gaslighted ng mga kids. I wish Star Wars could like go deeper on I want more kanang mga MK Ultra, or they could go Stranger Things with Upside Down. Who knows?
Yeah, like more like the Sith are actually the oppressed ones.
No. Let's not do that. Let's not go there. I want an episode
Yeah.
like wait. I want an episode in Obi-Wan Kenobi where nag-focus lang good sa Inquisitor nga laboratory. I want to show nga I want to see nga how tortured they are, like how giun sila pag manipulate, how they're doing the mind tricks, diba? I want that episode.
Yeah.
If na, like I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, I think we could get something like that. Okay, we kind of see their fortress be and I'm pretty sure like if Darth Vader is not nice to anyone else, I'm pretty sure he's not nice to the Inquisitors as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait.
I'm-
The
he's
fortress
like-
is underwater, right? Is that the one in Fallen Order?
Yeah, I think it's the same fortress from Fallen
Oh,
Order.
okay. So it's canon gid
yeah.
no, right?
Yeah. Also, like, did you think that the Inquisitor is gonna die, or is he just like he got stabbed, right? But he's alive in Rebels, Bia. So like,
I have not seen Rebels, so I have no idea who that guy is. Pero he's the Grand Inquisitor, though, and everyone's raving.
he's the main antagonist.
Yeah. So why
He's
is
the
he?
main antagonist of Rebels.
Yeah. So why did he die? Pero they said man daw nga Star Wars like health checks kanang inana kay their science is like super advanced that they could cure anyone, even with Anakin nga
Yeah.
wala na ilog kamot na buhi mga gani. So yeah, who knows? Mabuhi na siya.
Maparehas na ni maparehas na ni Darth Maul or katong si Mulan na siya robot stomach. So like, okay, they can probably do that. I guess
Yeah, it's-
more of it is the shock that si third sister, si Reva, is willing to betray the Inquisitors just for her own personal gain.
Yeah,
Which I think
she's
is
crazy, man.
It's a very Darth Vader type of like what's na grind set ba? Like mura I think mona ang point sa character niya that if she's not gonna turn good, she's going to be lost in her ambition, and like Vader is gonna put her in check. Na murag, I don't care if like you're really good. Like if you get in my way, I'm still gonna kill you.
Oh,
Like, I
oh
think
my
that's what's gonna
god.
happen.
Sith male mindset.
If you want a story like that, I suggest ang comics na it sounds pretty stupid. Like it sounds like a Hardy Boys na story. it's it's called Darth Vader and the Ghost Prison.
Oh, what
It's
the
it's
fuck?
written. Yeah, right. It's written by the guy who wrote Star Wars Force Unleashed, and it focuses
Oh,
on a
okay.
non-legacy character na murag imperial siya na ruthless na ano that just wants to impress Darth Vader and get into his good graces,
Aw.
and like murag it's a very very good story. Like I'll try to link it to you or something. It's one of my
Alright,
favorite
alright.
Legend stories.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Obi-Wan. Si Kumail ba eh? What did you think of Kumail?
He's pretty much the same actor in everywhere. Tagaasa siya mo adto do is he's just doing the same thing. He's the same comedic guy. Nya, the only difference here like roided lang siya and then he has like a Minecraft nga face now and yeah. I'm not expecting so much of him anymore. But good for him if dapat siya i-franchise ani with Star Wars after he's gonna come back, right? I hope he's gonna come back.
Yeah, but I really like his character. How he's like, ano, more
A
siya
con man.
cosplayer Jedi. Like he's more like kanang, come, I'll help you, and then he's just like doing mind tricks or something, and he's putting up a show, and it's like, this. I love this. This material is gold. I love it.
It's
What else did you like about the show?
I liked how we finally have Alderaan as as an actual place to visit, so we could actually feel when it's actually like blown up na from the sky. So yeah, good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Alderaan. And I also like how they brought back Bail Organa. Like I like that guy. He's really chill, and no to.
It's just like it feels like we can hang out. It feels like he would have voted for Lenny if he
Oh,
was,
yeah, exactly.
He's a kakampink.
Oh yeah, probably. What the fuck are we talking about? Well, overall, the first two episodes naman were okay. I'm looking forward for more. But eventually, Benny, we're gonna see them fighting together, Anakin and Obi-Wan. You're gonna have to brace yourself for
Yeah.
that. And then everyone in Sith posting
Yeah.
is gonna talk shit about it.
Yeah, I'm like, there's gonna be those people who are analyzing the fighting choreography, and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, like Obi-Wan. If you see Obi-Wan uses the second style of lightsaber fighting, and then he changes into Qui-Gon's first style of the way of the Sarlacc," and I was like, like I hate those people. Just like those are the fucking worst people ever. Okay, they're the ones who bully kids. They're the ones who are like telling kids na no, actually, like this is the Star Wars. Like those people are very weird. But can I like I guess I'm gonna be excited, but forever like murag it pains me na di ni salida. Like this would have been a fucking good movie. This would have been a fucking good movie.
But you have to believe in Deborah Chow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
now that we're done with Obi-Wan, like I really want to talk about how obsessed I am right now with Mr. Robot. Like it's insane.
I thought you were gonna build up to Stranger Things.
No,
I
no,
was
no,
like,
no.
No one has seen Mr. Robot 30. No one relevant.
Yeah, I mean everyone has seen it probably like 3 years ago because it ended with
Yeah,
season
and they're all
4.
dead now.
Are you fucking serious? But I'm surprised nga how you're wala ka nag-follow sa Mr. Robot. It's actually a really good show. Despite
I
being
guess I almost
edgy.
did.
Oh, really?
Like, I was already like, ni-hover na ang akong selector sa Netflix on Mr. Robot. But so many other, like, this was the time when Netflix was still cool. Like, ninggawa sa mga new shows, like, Stranger Things was just coming out. And then, like, kanang mga basta like bago pang ang Netflix ato like na-amaze pa ko like these were my early Netflix days pa. It's like, oh my god, so many things like Mr. Robot, what's that? Like everyone's talking about that. But like ano lagi like so far the only thing I know about Mr. Robot, it's kind of the murag I don't know what kind of character you would call it, but it was kind of the early days Joker archetype. No,
Mm-hmm.
the 14-year-olds identify themselves with.
Yeah, probably
Ano.
like anarchist, like super contrarian. Uh, there's things about this one, Manggod, kay Mr. Robot is leaning over the edge part na. Like everyone's seeing it as like a hacker movie, but in the end, it's more of like a character study. Ready, like it's about this guy dealing with like
Like ano,
hmm? Like
like it's a character study like Logan and Joker,
no,
like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I I really appreciate the director's work here. Okay, Sam Ismail. I have not known who this guy is, only with Mr. Robot, and he's really experimenting
Yeah,
with
yeah.
his. He's super experimental sa mga episodes sa Mr. Robot. Okay, there are a lot of things nga mo bend siya sa style. Like for example, there's one episode nga nagkalit lang og like it's purely one shot tanan, like one episode, and then there's another episode
Oh.
where ni shift ang tone and then nihimo siya sa like Seinfeld nga episode or unsa tawag anang weird kayong episode nga sa karaan nga kanang with laugh track with Alf. What is that? What show was that? With Alf,
I think it's
the mascot.
Alf. I think the show is called Alf, Jude.
Oh really? Yeah, something like that.
Because
and then
Alf is like it's an acronym for alien life form.
oh,
And then it's like, so they called it Alf.
okay. So yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
so things like that, but like
Okay.
mo shift
That
siya.
was Netflix.
Yeah, it's still on
there.
Netflix, yeah. That's the reason why I'm so hooked and I know that there's a lingering conspiracy theory sa plot and ningot ang characterization with like the characters involved and Rami Malek's acting is kanang grabe kayo like no wonder nga he's getting so much awards and kanang he's the Bond villain here kay he's also crazy in Mr. Robot.
No man.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun in Bond, I guess.
He's
It's the
okay.
only James Bond movie I saw.
Really?
No, it was the only James Bond movie I saw properly.
What?
Like
Really?
I don't remember. Yeah, like it was never something I grew up with.
Mm.
But okay.
Yeah, I did like ingest sa James Bond gamay, the new ones. And I enjoyed Skyfall. That one was good. It's like the Empire Strikes Back of James Bond. And yeah. More na like I just want to
It's the
share.
Empire Strikes Back of James Bond. Hey, but over the weekend, like it's also a big reason why I can't go on Twitter so much right now. Sa mukhan ko, Stranger Things just dropped, and a lot of our friends just kind of binged the entire thing. Ikaw, kamusta naman imong Stranger Things? Did you get your Stranger Things?
I don't
Did you get
know.
Stranger Dangered?
I'm actually like na-spoil ko gamay. There's a lot of screenshots with Maxine. Pero I don't know, even on Facebook it's overloaded with Stranger Things stuff. Nga, I'm not even liking anything. I'm not even sharing stuff relating to Stranger Things. Why am I seeing this shit?
Anyway,
Mm.
yeah, I was like, I thought that Obi-Wan was the thing that was gonna.
Yeah, I was
overtake
expecting
my
Obi-Wan.
timeline, but it's Stranger Things,
Mhm.
and I was like, what the? Can you like calm down, Stranger
Yeah,
Things? Like
this is
I can't
Netflix
just
targeting
shotgun
you.
like before.
Yeah, this is Netflix targeting you, Bayani. You have to watch it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only saw the pilot, and what I can say about the show is that it definitely knows how to cast characters. Like the new characters that we meet are already pretty fun.
Mm.
Like ganahan kayo ko sa katong murag DM nila na Dungeon Master, and he's like really kooky.
Oh,
And I
they're
really
still
like
doing
him.
Dungeons and Dragons Day.
Yeah,
That's
and then
nice.
like it's kind of it's a coming of age kay they start out middle school, diba, and then high
Mhm.
school na sila, and like now their group is kind of rifting apart na si Lucas is a cool basketball player now, and then like si Mike and si Dustin are like still the nerds, but they're like happier na sila na nerds sila. And then like kato, they're kids in California now with 11, and si Will Byers, who I think is gonna be gay. Like I
There's
think his
daghan
character
na-
is gonna admit na gay siya.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That there's lingaw kay on Twitter that said kay even the trailer, even his simple movements lang daw kay everyone's like freaking over it. Like, is he
Yeah.
gay?
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yeah, because like first episode pa lang, there's like a girl who's like interested in Will, and then Will immediately looks uncomfortable, and I was just like, that's because he wants Mike. Like, I fucking knew it.
Whoa, huge.
I don't know if the word is huge if true.
Huge if true, yeah.
But yeah, when are you gonna start? Okay, I thought that I could watch again tonight, like second episode. Okay, I cannot keep getting spoiled, but I have to finish this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it this tonight maybe with my little sister. Okay, she's also into it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'm gonna finish it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm already
Comment lang
done.
sa,
Okay, I'm already
You're
done
already
with
done with
like
what?
Mr. Robot season 3, so there's like one season left na lang. So I'm gonna save that for later lang sa. I want you
just
to
hold it
appreciate
lang.
my Mr. Robot obsession, man. It came out of nowhere. I have no idea hanigikan good. Like
Well, if you're enthusiastic enough, I'm pretty sure like I'll check it out too. Right? You made me watch 824's X, and I was like more like,
hey, I'm not
it's a thing.
you liked it. You liked it.
Did I? Did
You
I like it that much?
we never talked about how you feel about it. But whatever. But yeah,
Okay.
it's weird but good. Like going
Sige.
back. No, I'm gonna okay. Mr. Robot is validating all my kind fucking music tastes.
What?
Naglagot ko nga. It's
Okay.
playing my favorite bands in a season. Like, oh, what the fuck? When I heard the first few tones lang ba, like, is this what I think it is? Like, and then it's actually my favorite song, dude. What the, like, fucking
How
mad.
did you find those songs? How did you find those songs?
Usually, if 4chan is always around with like, even Reddit is also like suggesting indies nga nindot sad. And I also have a friend nga super into indies pud nga makasinabutay pud me. But yeah, I'm so
Okay.
fucking mad. Like mad
You
nga
don't-
kanang I'm
you don't feel
amazed.
like ano?
Like it's
You
validating
don't
all
feel
my
like
shit.
you missed out.
Yeah,
It's like
I
you
missed
feel like
out.
you missed out on a big, literally me. And then, like now it's like a part of yourself has
Yeah.
suddenly been like, I was here.
Yeah, probably like elevating ka experience when I heard the music. Yun nga, oh my god, is this M83? My favorite gun. Fucking ni anak ko, I was smiling the whole time, and then ang backdrop sa movie the entire time kay they're like talking about like doing a terrorist attack and shit like that, and then M83 is playing in the background. Oh my god, this is so cool. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
that's probably it's basically episode 31, 32, guys.
Okay, that was 32. How about you? Yeah. So by next week, do you think nakahuman na tag Stranger Things ano?
Yeah, probably. And volume
Um,
1 pa man na, no? So we still have questions pa
Yeah.
diya. It's weird nga they're
Like,
leaving
yeah.
2 episodes after.
Hmm?
It's weird
What do
nga
you
it's
mean?
just 2 episodes na lang after volume 2
Really?
is 2 episodes only.
Who said?
I don't know. How many episodes karon?
Oh, I think it's because taas rasad kayo mga episodes. Like I think the finale for this half of the season is like 2 hours.
Yeah. I fucking hate nga. Marag nasamukan ko sa ko on Twitter when everyone keeps talking about pilay runtime per episode sa Stranger Things. I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on? Why is everyone making a huge deal out of this? Like,
It's only a huge deal if it's Disney Jude na murag way klaro na one episode is 40 minutes, then the other episode is 30 minutes, and then the other one is an hour. I'm like, what the fuck, Disney? This isn't like, there are rules. You have to follow rules.
I mean, it happened with like
You can
Game
just
of
keep
Thrones.
making your own time.
I mean, Game of Thrones did that, diba? With we had like 1 hour episodes, 1 hour nga kapin nga. We felt like, oh shit, this is gonna be huge, and then it led nowhere. Yeah, let's
Okay, that was it.
yeah, let's stop
Yeah.
this ranting na kay
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's a Monday
was
night.
like, I think I just ranted about Obi-Wan. Like,
Yeah, you did.
did we talk about it? Did we talk about it properly? But like, there's not that much to talk about. It's like I'm really happy na na si Obi-Wan again. Like, Ewan McGregor really plays it really well, and like now I'm just excited for kanang unsa ka ang return ni Vader. Like, are we gonna see Anakin's face or anything?
No, mo good sa ending.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, but like, are we gonna see him like move his face or like at least say some lines as
Oh, yeah.
himself instead of just the dude in the armor?
Yeah.
Like, who knows? Yeah. So yeah, watch out for that, and watch out for us.
Yeah.
As for like our episode. And
Uh,
thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys to our I don't know one listener or whatever. Like our algorithm isn't really our algorithm is really fucking us up right now. We got
But
I don't know.
Our algorithm is like our algorithm right now is if are you having fun recording, then just keep recording.
Yeah, no,
Like,
because this podcasting is more for us than for
Yeah,
you
actually,
guys.
like-
Very selfish, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's-
therapy.
it's just we validate each other's feelings. That's
Yeah.
how we knew na murag. You wanna start a podcast?
Yeah, it's like we're jerking each other off lang here, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, if you're listening as well, and if you're enjoying this, then thank you so much for listening. And we we have
Yeah.
bad takes as well, so you can always comment down below
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Yeah.
we should,
Please.
yeah, shit on us,
Hate us.
not the Amber
Strongly,
Heard type.
Please.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Oh my god.
so yeah, guys,
Okay.
thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.